Hey, Kirk, 1 minute. Yeah, the big 1K. Cool. Just doing some jamming here, guys. What's next? Funk, jazz, funk, backing track. This one doesn't tell me what the chords are, so I'm just going to have to listen to it. Hey, Metalhead Blues. Caribbean, cool. Greetings from South Shields in Newcastle. Turn the track up, I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, we'll talk about that definitely. Is the balance between the guitar and the backing track okay, guys? Yeah, he's my dad. Marshall Harrison's my dad. Not really. I wish he was. Well, I don't. I like my dad. I've been trolling Marshall. I have been telling him I'm his kid. Oh, that's the end of the track. Okay, what's some of these comments? Tone, okay. Can you talk about dialing in a fusion Holdsworth tone from Metalhead Blues? Hi, Metalhead Blues. From the Caribbean. Cool dude. I am an absolute noob on tone, I'm afraid, but I will tell you what I do. Tones in the fingers, you've all heard that, but unfortunately, that is only for real world gear, okay? So if you're dealing with an amp of some sort, as long as it's not the cheapest of the cheap, you'll be able to get an okay tone. Tone is not in the fingers if you're running digital, okay? So I've been messing about with bias effects. Has anyone tried that, bias effects? I've been mucking about with that, and I cannot get a good tone. It sounds awful. I can get good, what's a non-offensive way of putting this? I can get good metal tones, okay? But actually, I don't know whether it's necessarily good metal tones or whether it's because, of course, now a lot of the metal guys do use digital processing. A lot of the metal guys are using Axe-Fx and Kemper, and the tone they're getting on that you can get from bias effects. But I haven't been able to dial in a good fusion tone on that. So no, that's no, I like, it's amazing having bias effects and all that sort of stuff. Well, I think most people know by now that I use the original Microcube from Roland. So I'm not a gear snob at all. I use the Microcube, and this has been my favorite amp. Now, it's only my favorite amp because I've never really owned anything better. I have owned a Marshall MG series DFX. We used to have one of those when I was growing up, and it was loud. And I suppose it was okay. Yeah, it was fine. I didn't have any problems with it. What I do anyway, my tone is I'm on the Roland Microcube. I'm on the classic stack setting, so presumably that is a type of Marshall, maybe even like 5150 type thing. I don't know. And I have the gain. I turn it up until it starts to buzz. You get that fizzy noise. I turn it up till that point, and then I back it down. Excuse me, back it down a tiny bit. That's the gain. So I turn the gain up until it gets fizzy and sounds. I'd say it sounds digital, but you know what I mean by that. I'd then back it down a tiny bit. And then I think the more important thing is your guitar settings. Now, anyone, if you follow Fluff, what's the name of his channel? You know, the guy with the beard and is it Beards and Gear, something like that? Anyway, he talked today about pickups. I watched a video today about him talking about pickups and how they are no longer important, which I think he's going to get a lot of grief for. But these are, of course, the Holdsworth pickups, so that, to me, I assume that helps. And then I set Ryan Bruce, that's it, good lad. And then I set my tone. I do what Eric Johnson does, which is roll off use your bridge pickup, but roll off your tone until the harmonics don't come out anymore, until the pinch harmonics don't come out. So I should still be able to get that pinch. If I can still get that, then I can roll it down even more. And there, I don't know, it's starting to get a bit muffled sounding, so I'm on like 4 or 5 on my tone, and that'll give me, it's not quite woman tone, but it's somewhere in the middle. And I can still do like the muted legato stuff, just about. I've maybe rolled a little bit too much off there. And just before any of you think, oh, well, it's okay, you can run into a cube because you've got a Kiesel. You know, I'm a very lucky boy to have this. This was something I've been working for ages. But I'm a lucky boy to have this. My previous guitars, I've always run those through the cube as well. So the amp hasn't changed. Although I must admit, that's currently what I'm saving up for, is some sort of amplification. I'm really interested in the amp by Milkman. Has anyone seen that yet? That looks stunning. And it's only a few £100. It's about 600, I think. And maybe some sort of Victory, or maybe some sort of even Mesa type thing I might look into. But they tend to get a little bit too high gain for me. I just like a sort of, I set this as if I've got a drive pedal going into an amp. That's what I'm aiming for. So anyway, I hope that helps. But yeah, so set your amp until it starts to sound fizzy, then back it down a tiny bit. So mine's on about 3 o'clock maybe, 2:30, and then set your guitar so that you can still get pinch harmonics, but not too much, because again, that fizziness can come from the axe as well, and ground noise and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, yeah, if there's any more questions, keep those coming. That's cool. You just hit 1K. Brilliant, cool. Well, Matt, thanks for that update. What's up next on the backing tracks? Is there any tunes anyone wants me to play over? I'm just on a backing track playlist here. E flat minor. Let me know if there's any tunes you want me to have a go at. What's the quickest way to improvise all over the fretboard? Probably the caged system, I'd imagine, is probably the quickest way. Caged system, or I would say music theory, but that'll get us into an argument. I'm not looking into this one. Cool. Okay. So, what's this say? Sorry, the chat just disappears off the screen. Metalhead Blues. What? Thanks for answering my question. No problem, man. What's the quickest way to improvise all over the fretboard and the quickest way to learn the 5 pentatonic positions? Well, yeah, I think that they're the same question really. It's caged system would be the way I would probably teach it. Although I don't really remember learning the cage system myself, or not actively. I mean, I would have accidentally learned it. But the pentatonic and the caged are sort of intertwined. So within the cage system, you get your 5 positions of the cage down. I haven't actually tried this on the 7th string yet. And then within each of those, find the pentatonic. So if I'm on C, then I'm in A minor. So I'm going to do that in every position. And you see also doing this, you see how the major and minor intertwine. And you also start to see how chords and scales are the same thing. That's how, if I had to learn it again, that's how I would learn it. I would just play. If anyone doesn't know what I'm doing here, by the way, I'm playing a C chord, but using every shape. If people aren't familiar with the cage. So I'm playing a C chord there. I know it looks a bit weird on the 7th string, but just ignore this top string. That's just a normal C chord. And then I play a C chord, but I then play it using an A shape. So an A shape looks like that. So to get that shape and a C chord, I have to be on the 3rd fret. Then G, C, A, G of cage would be here. They're not all practical, or not immediately anyway. You get used to these weird shapes. Then E of caged. We all know that shape. That's sort of everyone's power chord favorite shape. And then D of caged. Or the top note can be on the bottom string because they're both an E string. Then you're back where you started. There you go. Right, what's next on the old backing tracks? I'm not sure if I can do the jazz ones without getting a copyright strike. Let's have a go. Yeah, I got a copyright strike for my last video playing all those pop tunes. My brother's asking me to play really hard tunes. It's not going to happen. No, I haven't practiced Moment's Notice. Let's try. What else comes up? I'm just getting YouTube backing tracks here. What are we getting? Oh, Blue Bossa. Bit MIDI this one. Oh dear. I'll go for a cleaner time. saxophone. Doesn't sound like Sean Baxter. C minor. What's next? Ooh. I don't think I can play over this next one. This is what's his face, Stevie Wonder. What key are we in? E major. What's these comments saying? My setup's really similar to yours. Got a Roland Cube 30 and a Carbon 7. Got a Boss multi-effects unit as well. Yeah, some nice stuff. On a bit this one. Not me, I go on a bit more like. sunny next. This is just a YouTube playlist I'm on. What carbon have you got? Metalhead Blue. What's up next? No. I'll try one more, and I think I'm going to call it a night, guys, because I'm feeling quite tired. What's this? Thrill Is Gone, BB King. I've got completely the wrong tone for that. I can't play the blues. Can't do B.B. King without going every two notes. What was that comment? Hi, can you improv over 500? 500 miles high. I don't actually know that one. I'll have a go. If I don't know a tune, then I'll just lag it with the distortion on. You see, that's the secret. Okay, I don't know this tune. Let's have a quick look at the chords. So we start on E minor, G minor, B flat, 2-5-1 in A minor, 2-5 in E minor with a tritone. I'll have a go. That's why I was quiet. The volume was down. How's the levels? Okay, here we go. 2. Sort of an odd number of bars. Well, I don't know a song, I'm just sort of picking out the chords. I normally, if I know a song, I can sing it in my head. I don't think I know any trickery, I don't even know how to play Spain. To practice that last chord, I'm sort of playing the same thing every single time. I'm going into sort of a survival mode. It's really hard to get a melody out when you don't know where the chords are going in your ear. Sort of fall onto licks. I must admit, my chick knowledge is very rubbish. I know Frank is playing from him at the minute. Oh, I think I played that same lick every single. Cool. I'll work on that one. Right, I'm going to call it a day there, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I think I've hit 1,000 subscribers, so thanks for the big one. I look forward to seeing you in another video very soon. Keep an eye on the old channel. Let me know what you want me to do videos on, and I'll try my best. Cheers then. See you in the next one. Bye.